Hi, Kirba here. In this video, I want to show you how to take data from the CRM during a conversation with VP and a customer. So in my case, now I'm building a tool for my client where they have a clinic and customer is making a call. Yeah. So whenever the VP has the inbound call, it has the customer number. With using the customer number, it needs to find the customer name and the pet breed and then use this found variables in the call and then direct the customer accordingly. So how we do this? So in a make, if you don't know what is make is a good platform where we can create automations like Zapier and N8. So we use a webhook, and the webhook listens to the keywords. In our case, the keyword which I did in a prompt is, if customer says I want to book an appointment, then use the customer phone number, find their name, and then the pet breed name, and then use it in your conversation. This is what I given to Vapi. So in our and then make. So I will show you my Vapi. So here, this is my assistant. The flow will be the customer makes a call, and then it asks for if they want to book appointment. If they say yes, then use the phone number to fetch the data and then book appointment. If they say no, then just direct the call to the agent or live person who is working on the clinic. Yeah, this is simple flow. Let's check by calling the agent using a phone number that if it can fetch my name and the pet breed correctly. So where it has the data for it, it has the data for this in a customer list. So here there is a number. So let's say I call with this number and it should greet by my name by the breed which I am going to book appointment for. So let's check that out.
Hi, thank you for calling the Veterinary Medical Clinic of Rancho Cordova. Are you calling to schedule an appointment today?
Yes, I want to book a meeting.
Great, I'd be happy to help. Let me check that for you. Just a moment while I look up your information. Hi, Karuba. Are you calling to book an appointment for your Pomeranian? When would you like to come in?
Yeah. So now you know, by using my number, it knows which customer and the breed. So how we can do this for you? It can be in any instance. Let's say the customer wants to find the account balance by just saying their name or by account number in your CRM, Airtable, or any of your choice. So using one data, we need to take multiple data. That's a core. So how we do this? In make, we go here. For ease of using, I will give you this JSON file in my description. Please do check it out. And simple. So we click here, add a module, and we go for webhook, and then create a custom webhook. In your case, you need to click add. If you click add, then you will see the link here. You copy the link, and after copy the link, go to the webp. In webp, there is a tools section here. Yeah, I'm not going to show my tools section here, but you can go to section and there will be the screen here to create a new tool and create add a name. And if you scroll down on the same screen, you will see the option like servers. Yeah, server. There you can input your webhook, that which you copied from here, and then click save. So first we are copying the webhook, adding it in as a tool, and then saving it, and then coming for our assistant. And if you could scroll down in assistant tab, if you could scroll down to the tools section, click on the drop down, then you will find the webhook which you added or a newly created tool here. Then you just select it and hit publish, so that now what we do is the assistant knows which tool to follow. So this tool will listens to the webhook which we created here. So that is the thing. And one more thing is, we created the tool. Now we need to tell to our assistant to look for this tool when customer says certain keyword. In my instant, it is like I want to book for an appointment. So if customer says I want to book for an appointment, this tool will automatically run, fetches the data. In your case, it can be anything. You need to figure it out and you just include in the prompt. So if customer says blah blah blah, initiate this tool, and the tool name will be you created, yeah, and you can find it here. So this is how the setup works. It's simple setup. And now let's go to uh, make. So you create a webhook. In my case, I have a Google sheet, but in your case it can be a Airtable or anything, yeah, any CRM where you have a data of a customer, yeah. So I use Google sheet, and here it will be the search rows. And search for the search rows, we need to have a data. So in my case, I have customer number, and then we need to pull up their name and breed. So in your case it can be anything. Just try to map the customer number needs to be equal to the customer number which you will get from the webhook. So you click here and you will see all the columns in your Excel sheet. You click it and go for the numerical operation. So this is text. If you scroll down, you will see the numerical operation. It needs to be equal to the customer number. Where you can find the customer number, it is from the previous module, the webhook which you have created. It will be under message section, customer, and if you click this arrow, there will be the number. So just map it, yeah, and click save and add a router. Now in this case, we are listening and we are taking the data, and there will be two things happen. Either the customer is existing. In my case, the phone number exists, so I know that name and the breed, or maybe it might be a new customer, yeah. So there will be maximum only two flows here. So we create a router. Click here, flow controller, add a router. And in our case again, so we created a webhook here. Now we need to have this response back, yeah. So we triggered something, we need to get the response. For this, click on this, go to webhook and webhook response, yeah. So same here, webhook and webhook response. And yeah, so this is pretty much. But here comes the tricky part. Here is the main thing which I tried to figure out for so long. A lot of errors. So this body needs to be good. It needs to have a two call id plus the results and the data which we want to fetch. In now my case, I want to fetch the customer name and the breed for this particular call id, yeah. So that the response will be used by the vp or the voice AI agent during the call. Uh, let's say this is last time. Now, oh, sorry. So this is the successful, and if it didn't find, the status will be not found. So I will give you this JSON body and this whole blueprint in my description, so that you don't want to just spend too much time in building this from scratch. I add a filter here. If you use my blueprint, it will be already error. So for us, we need to map if the customer number, which in my case I'm calling, yeah, this number which we get from the webhook from this module needs to be equal to the customer number in the Google sheet. If it is equal, go through this flow. If it is not equal, go through this flow. In my case, it's equal, so it went to this flow and it give us the result. That is my name and the breed. This is how it works. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Make sure you add this body. It needs to be good. If it is wrong, then the output will not be as we expected. So let me recap. What we do is we need to fetch data based on one single data. We need to fetch multiple data related to that. How we do this? We have a webhook. We add this webhook in Vapi under tools section, and then after creating it, we go to our assistant and add this webhook and publish it. Then we have this setup and make sure everything is good for you. And then if you just run it and if you say the keywords, remember to add the keywords here. In my case, if customer wants to book an appointment, run this tool. So in your case it might be different, yeah. So then it will run and then it will fetch the data whatever we need. So if you have any questions, please drop a comment. I will make sure that I will help you with this.